You may have spotted our guest in the picture. Cocktail blogger Nick Britsky joins us right now with some St. Patrick's Day drinks just in time for the parade.
Yes.
Welcome.
Hello.
How are you?
Nice to see you.
You too. All right, so what do we got here?
So we got a couple different cocktails. Something very, very traditional is an Irish coffee. You know, what's nice about this one, this is a little bit of a pick-me-up, but a little bit of a relaxer too with the alcohol. So I think it's a great way to start. Basically, you have your traditional Irish coffee glass, and you put some hot water in there. This allows it to, warm up, so you're not starting with a cold glass.
Okay.
Then we are going to put in 1.5 ounces of some Tullamore Dew Irish whiskey.
Now, is there a time of day where this is not acceptable versus acceptable?
No, you know what? Everyone has their own schedule. So maybe you're a what do you call it? A late shift worker.
All right.
You can drink whenever you want. We're going to add 3 ounces of hot coffee in here. This is in a hot jigger, so it is very warm.
So some folks might be having a little bit of this before partaking in the parade.
Yeah, and if you want to build yourself a little flask, I wouldn't recommend it because that's a little illegal. But certainly just a little. We're going to sweeten it up with some Demerara syrup.
Okay, and while you're doing this, can you give us some insight as to why St. Patrick's Day is a drinking holiday in the first place? Well,
you know what? It kind of got taken over, I feel like, with the college scene. But with that, there's ways to do it respectfully. I think, there's certainly some great products you can taste. You don't necessarily just have to go after the green beer, the Guinness, all those things. There are some really higher end products. Even people like Motor City Gas are starting to get involved.
Yeah, I see some local stuff here too, right?
Yeah, so it's really, I kind of want to elevate it, Okay. Don't just do the regular stuff.
Now, I know the Irish coffee is delicious, but it's also traditional. Is there anything a little more adventurous that you have?
Yeah, so over here next to it we have the Gin Rocket. And the Gin Rocket is from Maggie Hoffman's new book, One Bottle Cocktail. And we have 2 ounces of Death's Door gin. We have 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup, 3/4 of an ounce of lime. Then this is interesting. So to add that green component, we're actually adding arugula and fennel that we've sliced.
Oh, that is different.
So do this right here.
And that sound. That's fun in and of itself.
So this is a great way to add green without having to add like a Medora or like a really sweetened syrup. So you get a nice green color right there.
That tint right there.
You get that tint right there.
And then if all else fails, you can just go straight to?
Straight spirits. So this is Motor City Gas out of Royal Oak. They do this barley legal. This is an Irish style whiskey. It's great, has a really bold flavor, really puts some hair on your chest.
But it's smooth. At least it smells smooth.
Very smooth. This is 45%. So that's a higher proof whiskey. And again, they did a good job for it. Okay,
so what are some of the activities that are available to us on St. Patrick's Day?
So really any bar is going to do something. Some of the key ones that I'm taking a look at, Thomas McGee's in right outside Eastern Market. Okay. They always do a great job. They're traditional. Sugar House does a great setup. Some of the bars out in the burbs. JB Smokehouse is doing some cool stuff. So really any bar you go to is going to do something fun.
All right. Nick Britsky, thank you so much. Cheers.
Cheers.